What's up, YouTube? Zachary Michaels here. I'm an actor, and this is An Actor Reacts. Today, we'll be going over my top 12 songs of 2020. Let's get into it. Before we get started, if you're new to my channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and leave a comment below. Okay, so this is my final 2020 year-end list, and honestly, this might have been the hardest one to put together just because there were so many good songs this year. Like, I couldn't even get it down to a top 10. I had to bump it up to top 12, and there were still so many songs that I had to leave off. So I'm excited to talk about all the songs that I was able to include on this list. Plus, this video is going to be a little extra special because I'm going to react to all the songs that are on my list and then give my little spiel about them. But before we get into my top 12, let's go over my 5 honorable mentions. Coming in at number 5, I got Body by Megan Thee Stallion. I don't really have much to say about this song other than it is my jam. It gets me so hype anytime it comes on. Love the beat, love Megan's flow, her attitude, love the video, love that chorus, the body, yada yada yada. And then just again the lines in there are just so funny and clever, and I just walk around randomly saying different lines from this track. So good, and just gets me so hype anytime it comes on. My number 4 is Monster by Shawn Mendes and Justin Bieber. Them Canadian boys coming together. Now, I don't really regularly listen to either one of these artists, though I do like a few songs from each. And Justin in 2020 gave me 2 songs that I really liked with Holy and Lonely, because they're a little more introspective, and I like seeing a little deeper side of Justin Bieber. And this song, I like it kind of for the same reason. I love the instrumental of it and the production, but I really love the lyrical content of this song. Because especially on Justin's part, he's really talking stuff like I was 15 and, y'all put me on a pedestal and I made some dumb mistakes and yada, yada, yada. So I love the lyrical content of the song and just that overall idea of you have me so high up on this pedestal, and if I make a mistake, does that make me a monster? And then, like I said, those Canadian boys coming together, I like to see that. I love how Justin was kind of rap singing on this, and I really love Sean's vocals on this. He was really singing on this song. Just a really good track. And then my number 3 honorable mention, I got How TF by Deontay Hitchcock featuring Black. Now, I of course came to the song because of Black. If you don't know by now, Black is my favorite artist. I've said it a bunch, but maybe you just haven't seen me say it. He's my favorite artist, and he never slacks on the feature, so I know I'm at least gonna like his part on the song. But with this one, I came in just for Black, but I left being really impressed by both of them. The lyrical content of their verses, their flows on the song. And then I think they both just have really interesting voices that really added to the song. It gave me this kind of beatnik spoken word type vibe, like a modern day type poetry club almost, especially with the bongos or whatever kind of percussion that was going throughout, mixed with the kind of, how am I supposed to tell you I love you when I don't really even know what love is. It just really gave me poetry club spoken word. And then I love the production, like I said, the bongos or whatever going on throughout. And then the kind of eerie kind of flute, maybe, I don't know what instrument that was, but the kind of a flute like instrument going throughout with the bongos and their voices, and just the whole eerie vibe of the song just was so cool that I just really love this track. And it was a great introduction to Deontay Hitchcock. Haven't heard any of his other music, but I'm excited to hear it in the future, and I should definitely get into some more of it. And then my number 1 / number 2 that kind of tied for the top spot, both by Chloe and Halle. I got Forgive Me and Wonder What She Thinks of Me. If you watch my top 10 albums of 2020, you saw that Chloe and Halle were my number 2. And I love both of these songs from that album, Ungodly Hour. Forgive Me, I love the attitude from the girls and just how rough they are on that track, especially Chloe, she gives so much attitude on that one. So I love that song, and actually it creeped up, and I feel like that's my most listened to. And then Wonder What She Thinks of Me. Such a beautiful song. Their vocals really shine, and I'm pretty sure that song is nominated for a Grammy. It's just so good. Like the most beautiful, sad side chick anthem there is. They just really went in, and I'm pretty sure again that they produced that song. They're just so talented, and I'm excited to see more from them in 2021 and beyond. But yeah, those are my honorable mentions. So let's get into my top 12. Okay, so my number 12 is Sleeve by August Alsina. This is a track from his third studio album, The Product 3, State of Emergency, which was released on June 26, 2020. And the song was written and produced by August Alsina and The Exclusives. Let's listen. Like I love that like guitar with that effect on it right off the bat.
Didn't think you were taking and playing with it. I should have been taking it easy. Instead, I let my head get away from me now.
I wear my heart on my sleeve.
So you can take it or leave it. I'll be protecting my heart and you don't need a reason. That's why you see me loving and leaving. Cause I know that most of you went for a season and you know that it's dangerous, babe. Playing with a nigga, how can you the nigga shine? Man, you don't feel the respect. I'd rather walk out of here with no feeling caught and that is beautiful.
I know that you've been hurt before.
Girl, I've been hurting too, so that's why I keep it true. Baby,
If I'm with you, I don't wanna be with you.
keep it above.
I'm trying to roll in the sheets with you. That ain't nothing new.
I wear my heart on my sleeve. Didn't think you were taking
Play with it.
I should have been taking it easy. Instead, I let my head get
Away from it now.
I wear my heart on my sleeve. I cut him off in a white beater, and that's the way it's gonna be.
So you can take it or leave it.
All a nigga really got is hard getting bubble gum.
And a fresh out of bubble gum.
I'm doing get you a piece, but no catching no feelings, cause that's when the trouble comes. I ain't trying to go there, trying to go there.
I love debonair. Better manipulate it. Jada, that you've been hurt before. And with my heart on my sleeve.
I cut him off in a white beater, and that's the way it's gonna be. Instead, I let my head get away from me now.
And with my heart on my sleeve.
I cut him off in a white beater, and that's the way it's gonna be.
So you can take it or leave it. Okay, Sleeve. I mentioned this song and the entire album in my honorable mentions of my like top 10 albums of 2020 video. And like I said there, it really is such a shame that this project got so overlooked because of the whole entanglement situation. Like people cared more about what happened between him and Jada than they did about this like body of work that he had just put out. And it really was good. Like I said in that video, it was a little too long, but he had some real gems on there, like this song and a good majority of the others, honestly. Now, this song isn't like the flashiest of records, so maybe it doesn't appeal to everybody, but there was something just about the vibe and the flow of this song that I really just loved. Love that the guitar riff throughout, love the drums throughout, and I think while he's not doing anything crazy vocally on the song, I love his voice on it, his like natural tone. And then the lyrical content of the song is definitely a lot, we'll say. And I honestly didn't even like fully catch it the first couple times that I was listening to it. I again just like the flow and the vibe of it. But then when all the entanglement stuff really popped up and I really listened to the lyrics of this, he was, talking about Jada on this most likely, going in on her, like the line, I wear my heart on my sleeve, but let a manipulator come and take it from me. Now she don't put it all up for you, girl. I ain't loving nobody but me. Like the boy was going through it. Well, what could I really say? I don't want to make it about Jada and the whole entanglement situation, but he put it in the music. He put his heart on the sleeve and in the song. Really, really good track. I really love this one. So, like I said there, if you haven't listened to that album, I'd recommend you go listen to it because he's got some good songs on there. And they're not all about this whole entanglement situation, though he does mention it quite a few times on the album. But yeah, now let's get into my number 11 track. Okay, so my number 11 top song of 2020 is titled Track 8 by Kelvin Harrison Jr. Now, Track 8 was on the soundtrack to the 2020 film The High Note, which was also on my top 10 films of 2020, which starred Tracy Ellis Ross, Dakota Johnson, Kelvin Harrison Jr., and Ice Cube, and was released on May 29th, 2020. The song was written by Stent, Lennon Stella, and Sarah Aarons, and produced by Rodney Darkchild Jerkins, along with Joseph Hurtado and Tony Hemmings. Let's listen.
You like track 8 on my
favorite record.
Nobody
Knows your name, but I would die for you.
Just trying to figure you out with
Every word that comes out of your mouth. Why you always getting in the backseat? Get up in the front, I'm not a taxi. My parents used to say that all the time. Can you talk? Oh, Darkchild with the production. Word that you're saying.
Trying to make conversation without looking at you.
I hate that he's such a great actor and like great voice, very smooth. Not hate, I love it, it's great. Get up in the front, I'm not a taxi, oh no, no. Hey, looking at you, looking at you.
Let me wipe the sugar from your lips.
I don't wanna keep you talking sweet like this.
With my eyes on you, with my mind on you.
Why you always getting in the backseat? Get up in the front, I'm not a
taxi.
Hey, hey, hey. Yeah, boy. Track 8. I really love this song. It's actually, like, when it comes to plays, this is my second most played song of the year. Like, I played this song out. I just love the vibe of it. It's got, like, the breakdown with, like, the trap beats, which is a little more current, but it's got a real kind of, like, you know, throwback soul vibe to it. And I love the mix. And then Kelvin's voice, like I said, adoring, like, great actor, literally one of my favorite actors currently. So talented, and then he's got a great voice too. It was like, gosh, and I feel like it's really rare that I like genuinely like a song from a movie soundtrack, and I found a couple of those this year in a couple different movies, but this song specifically, just so good. That production by Darkchild, like one of my favorite producers, one of my favorite actors who has a nice smooth voice. It just all came together really, really nicely. And then I love the lyrics of the song too, because it's just kind of funny. Like, it's track 8. Like, I love you the way you love that like random song on an album, you know, like the 8th track that nobody really thinks about or cares about, but for some person it's just like, oh, this is it. Really good track. Love the lyrics, love the production, and Kelvin's got a really great voice. I think that's all I got on it, but just really good track. I could not leave this one off without reacting to it and introducing it to some really good people. Introducing it to some really good people. I mean, introducing it to some new people, because I really just love this song and the vibe of it. But let's go on to my number 10 song of 2020. Okay, coming in at the number 10 spot, we got Deja Vu by my girl Jordan Sparks. This is a track from her 2020 EP, Sounds Like Me, which was released on August 14th, 2020, and it was her first solo project since 2015. The song was written by Jordan, Pretty Sister, and P. Wright, who also produced the track. Let's listen.
Loving you helps keep my sanity.
This ain't basic.
Another reason why I chased it. Started off with a combo, blasting off like a spaceship.
Now I feel like we are floating in space. Look how far we've come.
At the same face.
It's me like deja vu.
You help me keep up my balance. Ain't tryna say much,
But I get butterflies when we late. It might not be perfect. Who on earth is?
but I know it's worth it. Cause I need you for my whole life. Now I feel like we are floating in space. Cause now we are at the same
I love her voice is just floating over it. I love how smooth it is. The guitar, the vocals, the bass kicking there. Deja vu, deja vu, deja vu. Your love feel like every good time. Deja vu. Hey, hey. Deja vu. I love this song. Now the EP wasn't my favorite as a whole, but this song was a clear standout for me. I love her voice on it. It's in that real like light kind of moody, and it just really, she's really beautiful. She's really floating over this track. Love the guitar, love the bass in it mixed with the guitar, and just the vibes of the song and the backgrounds and the lyrics. It just gives me that R&B flavor that I love from Jordan. And I wish the entire EP could have been more like this, and wish this was released as like, you know, the debut single, and maybe we could have avoided that whole like Red Sangria fiasco, because this song for me was a clear standout. Just beautiful vocals, beautiful lyrics, beautiful instrumental, and she just really floated on this one. I've said it a million times, but she's really an underrated vocalist. Like, this is the more light vocals from Jordan, which are still so beautiful and angelic, but people stunt on her when she goes in. Like, she has some songs where she is singing her butt off. If you haven't heard Tell Him That I Love Him by her, the girl is singing down on that song, or One Wing from Sparkle. Like, she has a big voice, but I also just love when she's light and soft like this. Just so beautiful. Just really, really great track. But yeah, let's go on to number 9. Okay, so for my number 9, we got Lost One by Jasmine Sullivan. This track was released on August 28th, 2020 as a lead single from her latest project, Hotels, that was released on January 8th, 2021, which I do plan on reviewing at some point, not quite sure when, but it's coming up soon. The song was written by Jasmine and Dave Watson, who also produced the track. Let's listen to it, and we're going to be reacting to the live version of it, just because the studio version has some weird, like, it's been getting blocked on YouTube, so we're going to react to the live version of it, which is honestly just as good and maybe even better. Let's listen. All these songs I feel like have a nice guitar that I'm like, I love the guitar, and this is another one. So full. Love the kind of effect that the guitar has too. You better sing, man.
Know when you lost one. Go on, you know when you lost one. Go out and fuck different people to cope, and they know our precautions. And if it's too late, I understand. Sometimes it's too late to make amends. Just don't have too much fun without me. Don't have too much, don't have too much fun.
Ooh.
Please don't forget about me.
Try not to love no one.
I know that that's too much to ask. I know I'm a selfish bitch, but I want you to know I've been working on that. I know it don't matter. I know it don't help you heal no fucking faster. Yeah, I know. Sometimes it's too late to
Dang, girl.
One thing I need for you to know. Try not to love no one. Try not to love no one.
Hey, hey. Yes, man. I love this song. Uh, Lost One was like a reintroduction to Jasmine Sullivan for me, and really the first time I was truly listening to her. And it was just so magnificent. The song is just so beautiful. The lyrics, the rawness of the song, like you feel how raw it is from the vocals, the lyrics, the instrumental, the backing vocals. It's just also like it's just so good. Like I saw a tweet the other day said like Jasmine Sullivan ain't as good as y'all make her. It's a bull. That girl is talented. The range, the vocals, the runs. I mean, the riffs, the way that she plays with her voice, the different intensities. It's just her voice is so grand and such an instrument, so beautiful. Love her tone. Love when she gets deep. Love the guitar on this. I love how simple this song is too. It's just so simple and beautiful. Like it doesn't need too many bells and whistles, cause her voice is enough. And that guitar, like I said, I love a good guitar. And I feel like almost every song so far, I've said, "Oh, I love the guitar. I love the guitar." It's just something about a nice simple guitar with whatever effect it had here on it. It just is so beautiful. Shout out to those background singers. And again, shout out to Jasmine. Just such a beautiful song and so raw and amazing vocals. So good. I'm really excited to get into that project, Hotels, which should be, again, very soon. I'm not going to give an exact date because, you know, schedules go up in the air around here. So, but just know it's coming very soon. But yeah, let's get into my number 8. Okay, so numero uno, we got Pressure in My Palms by Amine featuring Slow Tie and Vince Staples. This is a track from Amine's second studio album, Limbo, which was released on August 7th, 2020. The song was written by Amine, Slow Tie, Vince Staples, Bree Runway, and Pasquet, who also produced the track. Let's get into it.
Pressure in my palms.
Yeah, I got it.
Pressure in my palms.
Boy, I got that.
Pressure in my palms.
Limbo.
Pressure in my palms. Pressure in my palms.
Love this beat. This is Britney Spears when she was about punky niggas back before they was punk,
nigga. Smoking actually cuss, so I calm down, nigga.
We don't wanna hear your mixtape, my nigga.
Man, it's like when
Fergie Peter Pan.
That's when Honey used to dance. Matt Barnes vs. Derek Fisher caught you niggas in the...
I hate when niggas don't finish their fucking sentences. Steve Harvey said my name wrong, I catch a sentence. This is Meta World Peace before the peace came, bitch. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really care about Slow Tie's verse. It's like this long anyway. But here come my part. I hate a bitch who think a baby finna keep a nigga. Vince. Baby say she need commitment. I guess I think about it.
I never leave without it. Just be down the street without it. I keep a bad and bougie booty on 100,000. Big headed, barely fit or weave around me.
North. Don't let anger control you.
Oh, shit. Yeah, look.
I blow the smoke in your face,
You niggas think you running shit,
but running in place.
You bitch quick, scallywag, silly motherfuckers. I pull your ass the same way that
Yeah, you did Taylor, or how they did Janet. You wouldn't understand that. Hola, yeah, nigga fell Spanish. Come on, homie, we made you.
The ice so cold, and nigga, I don't do favors. I did it on my own,
And I do it again.
bitch, I guess mine. Fuck a nigga's cosign singing
Pressure in my palms. pressure in my palms.
There ain't no money in having hate in your heart. There ain't no money in that shit, bro. That's broke nigga shit to have hate in your heart. I know very untalented people with a lot of love in their heart who are doing great.
A word? Pressure in my palms. I love this song. Like, this is a song that I turn on when I just want to get hype. Anytime I need to get amped up, I turn on Pressure in My Palms, and it gets me there. I love the beat, the production of the track, especially that first half. Love how hard hitting that beat is, but I also love too when it like transitions into that like more vibey, moody kind of beat on the second half with the singer coming in who she killed it too. Just really great production. Love the verses. Amine did his thing. I know I kind of shaded Slow Tie in there, but I've come to like his verse more. I could have done without it in the song. He has like 2 lines, and I don't really know what he says other than something about Ron Weasley. But Vince killed it. Vince was already like one of my favorite rappers, but like this song, he killed. Like the beat itself is made for him, and then he just came on and slaughtered it. Like that, I say that line so much. Like, I hate him who think a baby finna keep a like that line. It just that line. Random days, random time. I could wake up at 3 a.m. and just be like, I hate who think a baby finna keep it. Like, it's such a catchy line. And then he goes into like the baby boy references. It says something about Jody and Yvette. Like the I hate you too. Just Vince killed this verse, man. Love Vince's verse. Love Amine's too, like the Arthur reference. This is my song. I just get so hyped to this. Love the beat. Love the verses. Love the flows. Love the transition at the end. Love the vocalist that came on at the end with the pressure in my palms. Like, she was killing it. And then love the little outro spoken word piece. Like, don't have hate in your heart. Like, just be happy. There's some really untalented people who are so happy because they don't have hate in their heart. Like, that's broke. Okay, I think that's all I got on Pressure in My Palms. It's like, I've loved this track from the first time I heard it. Like I said in the albums thing, I was still kind of getting used to reacting to albums when I reacted to Amine's, because this was like the second or third, I want to say, that I did. But even though I was still trying to get accustomed to it and I didn't like react to that album, like I didn't react to it as much as I was actually enjoying it. But this song, immediately right off the bat, I was like, oh, this is my jam. But yeah, okay, let's go on to my number 7 of 2020. Okay, so we got Drake and Giveon coming in at number 7 with Chicago Freestyle. Drake and Giveon both wrote this song along with Noel Cadastri and Seven Thomas, who both produced it. The track's pre-chorus features an interpolation of Eminem's 2002 single, Superman. Chicago Freestyle was originally released on SoundCloud along with another song, When to Say When, and a joint music video for the 2 tracks directed by Theo Scrudra on February 29th, 2020. It was later included on Drake's mixtape, Dark Lane Demo Tapes, that was released on May 1st, 2020. The following week, on May 8th, it was officially released as the project's second single and went on to peak at number 14 on the US Billboard Hot 100. Okay, let's get into it.
2:30, baby, won't you meet me by the beat? Too early, maybe later, you could show me things.
This song was such a great introduction to Giveon.
Will I see you at the show tonight? Will I see you at the show tonight?
Hey. Truck to the plane, to the truck to the hotel lobby. Me, I go through
I love how eerie the production is. It feels like nighttime.
Hit one, she say she got a man. Hit another one, it goes green. Must have changed foes on the team. Remember when you let me in between? That was 2017. All good, chug a look around. Find one to see my type. Then my dog and he
And Giveon with the background vocals, so good. But I do know one thing though. Women, they come, they go. Saturday through Sunday, Monday through Sunday, yo. Maybe I love you one day, maybe we'll someday grow. Till then I sent my drunk ass on that runway on this one way. 2:30, I also love how it transitions between Giveon and Drake. Like, Drake is much more full, and then it goes into this spooky, just empty piano ballad with Giveon and his, like, dark, soulful, eerie voice. So good.
No waiter brought a check for the meal. She said, babe, I think there was a typo. Nah, girl, I got it. That's like, though, I can show you
Bigger things than that.
It's gonna be a minute till I'm back.
Let me give you images that last.
Show to the shout to the truck to the club for the party. You go in first with your girls, cause I don't know who's out there watching.
But I do know one thing, no. Women, they come, they go. Saturday through Sunday, Monday, Sunday, yo. Too early, baby, later, you can show me things. You know what it is whenever I visit Windy City. She blow me kisses, no.
Oh, I see you at the show tonight.
Chicago Freestyle. I love this song, man. It's really like in kind of an embodiment of all the different sounds and stuff that I love in music. Like, it's got that real dark energy. Like, this song just feels like nighttime. It's kind of slow and you can just really vibe to it, and it's so moody and kind of eerie. I love a good voice and a nice tone, and a nice deep tone, which Giveon definitely has. I love the production of it. I love R&B and I love hip hop. Those are probably my two most frequently listened to, like, genres of music, and this song kind of mixes the two together really well. I think Drake flows so nicely on this in his verses, and like the rhyming and stuff, and the different lines that he has. And then, like, I love him using Eminem's like Superman flow. Like, the first time I heard this, I immediately was like, I know that. I know what that is. Because my sister was a huge Eminem fan. And she still is. But, like, growing up, I heard a lot of Eminem's music. So as soon as I heard that, I was like, what is this? I know it. So I like how Drake does that a lot. He'll like, take a sound or a reference or something that you know and kind of flip it and make it into his own. And it just works so well in this song. And then Giveon, it was just this song was just, again, such a great introduction to Giveon and his voice and all the things that he's able to do. His tone really shined on this. He's honestly, Drake is one of my favorite artists, and Giveon is on his way to becoming one of my favorites, because all the music that I've heard from him, he just really shines, and his tone is something real special, and it kind of really elevated this song to the next level. And I love, again, the journey of it, how it like goes from Giveon real spooky, kind of empty production and mostly just a piano, and then it switches into Drake, the more hip hop, and it adds the bass and it's a little more full, and then it transitions back into Giveon. I just love the journey of this song and just the overall experience of it. Just so good. But yeah, so let's go on to, that was in my number 7, so let's go on to my number 6. We got Miss Brandy Norwood with Borderline coming in at number 6. This was the second single from her 7th studio album, B7, and I'm actually pretty sure that B7 was my number 6 on my albums list as well, which is just like a funny coincidence. But the song, along with the music video, directed by Derek Blanks, were released alongside the album on July 31st, 2020. The song was written by Brandy, Kim Krychuk, Al Sharad Lambert, Charles McAllister, and DJ Camper, who also handled the song's production. The song went on to peak at number 30 on the US R&B and hip hop airplay chart. Okay, let's get into it. Just like Chicago Freestyle, so vibey and just moody, and the vocals. When you're alone, what you think about me? Wanna be me deep down, deep down. Love the like stops and stuff. Ooh, I'm on the borderline. I'm the most jealous girl. Don't you ever hurt me. feels like you're in this weird kind of church type thing. Hard times to the floor. Love this part. Such an experience. Out of body. The heartbeat, like the details in this. Cross the line. Brandy, Brandy, Brandy. I really love that song. It's such an experience. It's so full and really takes you on a journey, and really all the kind of things that I was saying about Givion's voice in Chicago freestyle. Brandy gives me like her. I love her when she's down in that deep area with the floaty like vocals and the backgrounds just so full, and the production on this song is immaculate. You know, the stops and starts and when sound leaves, and just all the different like the heartbeat at the end, and like the spaceship sounds, and it just it's such a full experience of a song, and I love it, love it, love it so much. It kind of just takes over the room, over your body, and you just floating on her voice, you know? It's just so freaking good. And I really have become such a Brandy fan in 2020, and probably will continue on even more so in 2021, because her music it's just such an experience. And it's funny because this song, I liked it when I first heard it, but I don't even think it was in my top 3 of the 7 when I first reacted to it. But I just kept going back to this one specifically. I went back to the album a lot, but this song specifically, I kept going back to and just listening to, because it was just so, it was like an eargasm, you know, and it quickly became my most played song off that album. It's just so good, from the vocals to the production to, you know, the lyrical content where she's talking about like she's going through it, and, you know, man is a trifling. But just such a great song on every level. And again, I just love the kind of full body experience of it all. Miss Brandy really did that with that whole album, but especially this song and the music video. I didn't react to it here, but she killed that music video too. Like, Miss is an actress. Really, really great on all fronts. So let's go on. Oh, we're in the top 5 now. Let's go on to my number 5. Okay, we got Giveon once again, this time with a solo track. My number 5 is his song, Favorite Mistake. This was written by Giveon, who also produced the track along with Rodrigo Barahona and Seven Thomas. A demo version of the song was originally released on March 5th, 2020 on SoundCloud, along with a music video made up of studio footage. The official version of the track was later released on Giveon's debut EP, Take Time, on March 27th, 2020. And an acoustic version of the song was also released along with a new music video on May 28th, 2020. Let's listen. Back into the eerie, spooky nights. Love these background vocals. Are you on your way? Tone. Are you coming soon to me? No parking in LA. So I'ma send a Uber to your place. Is my secret safe? Safe for just you and me.
We can't leave a trace.
This is my favorite mistake.
Oh, look in my eyes. Can you find the lies? Do you feel alive?
We both know it's wrong, but you're still coming over.
Even when you're gone,
The feelings just grow stronger. Love that approach. Are you on your way?
are you coming soon to me?
I'm getting impatient.
Look at what you do to me. I'll seek you safe, so you're my favorite mistake.
That's why we gotta keep it on the low. Girl at home, but she don't need to know what's going on. It won't be on for long.
You feel
I love the drums on this
in
too.
my eyes. Even when you're gone,
The feelings.
just grow stronger. She'll leave it alone, but you're still getting closer. We both know it's wrong. Can't keep this for long. All that's going on,
I put it in a song. I love this song, man. And really for all the same reasons I've been saying for the past two songs. Love the deep, rich tone, and it's so rich and full. And it's really got a unique sound to it too. His tone and his voice. Love how you hear a little more of his range in this song. You know, he's down low, but he goes up a little higher at some parts too. Love the backgrounds, love the production, like that bass in there and the kind of real dark and eerie feel. Just so good. He wrong for the lyrical content of this song, but the song is so good I don't even mind it. Like, girl at home, but she don't need to know. Like, we both know it's wrong, but like, just like he trifling, but I like it. It's my jam. I can't, and I love a song with a story too. And this song, it's a naughty story, but I like the story nonetheless. And his voice just really wraps it all together in a nice little bow with the beat and the background, and just it's such an experience. This is for sure my favorite track off of the Take Time EP, which I didn't love that EP. I liked it, but this song was for sure a standout. His second EP, when it's all said and done, made my top 10 year-end list for albums. But this song is for sure the standout on Take Time, which is nominated for a Grammy. So obviously other people loved it. But just, I love this song, love Givion's voice, and like I said on Chicago Freestyle, he's definitely on the way to become one of my favorite artists if he keeps this quality music up. I just need an album now. He's dropped 2 EPs. I need a full body of work so I can really like get into it, because his voice is really something special, and hopefully he keeps up this quality of work because it's just so good all around. If you haven't heard of Giveon, or even if you have, go listen to his 2 projects. He's a really great artist with a really great voice. But yeah, that was number 5. Let's get into my number 4. My number 4 top song of 2020 is I Thought You Got Me by Russ featuring Benny the Butcher. This is a track from Russ's 3rd studio album with Columbia Records, Shake the Snow Globe, which was released on January 31st, 2020. The song contains samples from Bramlon's Locked in a Feeling and Amos Roddy's The Hermit. It was written by Russ and Benny the Butcher, with Russ also handling the song's production. Okay, let's get into it. Love this morph kind of sound increasing at the beginning. That's one of the samples there. And it's kind of like twisted and contorted, sounds like, which works well with like the lyrical content of the song. And then this bass drop right here.
oh, you got me.
Oh, you're not like the rest. If I saw you love the more voice right here and that beat.
Oh, you want me? If I saw you today, I think all I was saying.
It's betrayal cause I trusted you won't happen again. I was raised better. You just evil, I'm the shit before the 8th letter.
G.
You showed yourself at last
Like the late Etta James.
I'm awake getting brain, but my mind's on.
How are you fake to my face?
Let it J, grab a bottle, pour it up, drink it straight. I can't wait to never hear from you.
Track's just so smooth, and love all the background sounds and stuff. When you see me disappear from you, but you stab me in the heart and not the back.
Oh, you got me. Oh, you not like the rest. Oh, you want me.
Love, again, the dark vibe, I love it.
It was all for the game. Should've known what it was. If I saw you today, I think all I was saying.
Yeah. They say it'll make me a better man if I forgive you.
But frankly, I never can.
I caught the hints late.
All women lie, men fake.
You was my old dog,
Like Lorenz Tate.
Though my relationships was in shape. Guess I was blind, cause
Bonds go stronger and then break
Yeah, how you kicking me
while I'm down.
I blame me, cause all you did to me, I allow. But you call a friend, the game filled with snakes. Who use real as a shield to conceal they fake. So if you ask me what's love, then I still would say, what's love?
Love is whatever you could still betray. Love that part back there. And then that comes back at the end, fades out, just. I Thought You Got Me. It's kind of pointless to keep saying I love this song because this is obviously my top 10 list, but I love this song. One, I think he used those samples so well. I didn't even know there were samples until I was doing this write-up. But like, I think one of the like riffs in there is one of the samples, and then the other one is the thing fading in at the beginning and at the end. And I love like the kind of morph sound of that because it works so well with the song is, you know, it's talking about somebody you thought was your friend like betraying you and stabbing you in the back. So it's kind of a morphed friendship. So like the morph sound in the intro and outro and on the chorus I thought worked so well with like that morphed voice, was just sounded so good. It just really, really interesting track. I love how dark it is. I say it all the time. I love dark music, and this song definitely has that vibe. And this is a song that I've listened to throughout the year, because you know this song came out in January of 2020, so it's I think the longest song that I on my list that like I've heard the most. It's so, it gets me in that vibe, and I'm like, yeah. And I've never even been betrayed like that. Like I've never had a friend or something like backstab me or like, you know, I've never been in that situation exactly, but it makes me feel like I have like the energy of it. It definitely captures that energy of betrayal so well with their verses. Loved Russ's verse, loved Benny the Butcher's verse. That's my first time like being introduced to him, and he went off. Like I love that, like love is whatever you could still betray. Like it's so like you feel the hurt in their voices and the lyrics and what they're saying and their flows. Just really good track. Love the production. Shout out to Russ for producing it, and I know he produces most of his music, but just really good. And I love like all the different sounds and stuff in the background. It was another like really full track, and I love the bass in there, and like at the beginning when it goes from that intro to like the silence and then the beat kicks in, just such nice details. Great production, great verses, great flows, and just love the vibe of this song and how much passion in what they're talking about, because I'm sure being like celebrities, stars, like famous rappers, like you get betrayed a lot. I listened to this whole album when it came out, and I didn't love the album as much as I loved like his second album, Zoo. That's my, like I have so many songs on that. And I do generally prefer Russ when he is like, because he kind of sings and then he kind of raps too. He's rapping on this song, and I usually prefer when he's a little more melodic and singing because he has a pretty decent tone. But this one was definitely one that I loved him rapping on. Really, really just good track, and I love just how deep and dark it is. And like I said, I haven't been through it, but they made me feel like I have. But now time to get into my top 3. So let's go on to number 3. Number 3, we got, funnily enough, 3 Hour Drive by Alicia Keys featuring Sampha. Now, this is a track from Alicia Keys' 7th studio album, Alicia, which was released on September 18th, 2020. Alicia and Sampha both produced the track and wrote it along with Jimmy Napes. Let's get into it. Again, I just love the elements and the sound. So good. I'm going nowhere.
I've got the time.
You're not here. Looking for love. You got me looking for love.
I can't deny it. So there's a try.
You give me life. Hard as I try. You give me life.
You give me life.
3 Hour Drive. Love Sampha's voice. I'll keep traveling by, keep traveling by, looking for love.
You got me looking for love.
Such a unique tone. You give me life.
I can't deny it.
As hard as I try, you give me life.
I can't deny it.
And their voices blend so well together. And you give me life.
You give me life.
Heart on my sleeve. Know me is more than I can take.
Down on my knees. My love is more than I can take.
Love everything about this instrumental, the claps, the rain, the airiness of it, the you feel the wind, you feel it just, there's so many different things going on, and it's just so full and beautiful, euphoric. That guitar. Whew. Miss Alicia Keys and Sampha did that. I love this song. Again, everything about it. The vocals. Alicia's voice, of course, is beautiful. Sampha's tone, so unique. I gotta get into some Sampha on the channel too, because I really only know one other song from him, but I love his tone. But their tones coming together. His is super unique, and I was about to call her Angel. Alicia's voice is so, on this song specifically, very light and angelic and just so good. And the two coming together. And I love the lyrical content of this song as well as that entire album. But it's just so beautiful and euphoric. Love the production. Shout out to Alicia and Sampha for producing this. Like all the sounds, like it just puts you in the elements. Like you have the water, you have the kind of wind, like it feels like I feel chilly listening to this song, and all the different, like the bass in there, the tings, the claps, the guitar solo towards the end, just so, the production is so full with all these different sounds, and it's just such an experience, euphoric experience, and angelic, and like and just, I could talk about this song all day. It's just so beautiful. And this is actually, I think the latest song, like the most recent song that's on my list, and it's super high. Like that's how much I loved it. Like the Rust song came from January 2020. This song, it came out in September, but I reacted to it in December 2020. And this is at my number 3 spot. Like it's that good. Immediately I was like, oh, this song is it. I mean, I love that entire album, but this song was just something special for me, and I've listened to it so much since. An amazing track. Again, shout out to Alicia, shout out to Sampha. This song is just a real beautiful piece of music. So beautiful. But now we're on to my number 2. Let's get into it. Okay, this song was like one away from number 1. I really love this track. My number 2 is Safety Net by Ariana Grande featuring Ty Dolla $ign. This is a track from Ariana's 6th studio album, Positions, that was released on October 30th, 2020. Ariana and Ty both wrote the song, along with its producers, Leon Thomas III and Christopher Riddick Tynes of The Rascals, Keys Open Doors, and Tommy Brown. Though not an official single, it still managed to peak at number 52 on the Billboard Hot 100. Let's listen to it.
You know you're really something good. How we getting so damn fast?
Love the drums.
Only you could tell me
The
that.
spooky vocals, the jungle feel. Ariana's vocals. In my past, never been this scared before. Feeling I just can't ignore. Don't know if I should fight or flight, but I don't mind. Tripping, falling with no safety net. Is it real this time or is it in my head? Got me tripping, falling with no safety. Let your guard down, girl. You know we came too far now, girl.
Ups and downs, we have some fallouts.
Ooh, yeah.
Put some ice on you, girl, let it thaw.
Girl, your mind is safe to say. At the end of the day, scared people. They blend so well. I'm getting chills. I love this song. Boy, it must be something that you said. Is it real this time or is it in my head? I love the there. Oh, so spooky. Girl, you got me tripping with no safety net, baby. Something what you say. Is it in my head? All in my head. Got me tripping with no safety net. Oh yeah. Safety Net. This is my jam. Like another one that I reacted to more recently, but it just was so good that it shot to the top of my list, or nearly the top. This is number 2. There's still one ahead of it, but it's just such a good track. Definitely my favorite off of Positions. Just the vocal. Like, you can say a lot of things about Ariana Grande, but you can't deny that voice. Her tone is just so beautiful, and how it fits so well with this more spooky, atmospheric type song. Love the kind of jungle vibe that I got from it. The like bongos throughout, the just eerie kind of spooky backgrounds and noises that were going on throughout, which makes sense with the song. Like, I got no safety net. It's scary. I'm scared. You scare me, but I love you so much that I want to continue on this. Ty Dolla $ign did his thing on this song. I've said it many times, but you generally can't go wrong with a Ty Dolla $ign feature. And on a song like this with his vocals, because Ty Dolla $ign has said many times that he considers himself an R&B singer, but people continuously just call him a rapper, and he said he thinks that's because of how he looks. And I agree, because literally on most songs that he's featured on, he does a hook, which most singers do, and he's always so melodic. And with a song like this, when he's blending and matching so well with a voice like Ariana's. It's like, how can you not consider him a singer? Like, that boy sings on every song. Like, once in a while he'll like do more rap, but the boy's a R&B singer, and his tone, I love how dark and raspy it is. It fits so well with this song, blended so well with Ariana, and just, this song is chef's kiss. Love the production, love the lyrical content, and love their voices coming together, because it's just so freaking good, so beautiful. But yeah, I think that's all I got on Safety Net. My jam. Listen to it so much. And I like the album, but it was only in my honorable mentions. But this song was number 2 on my top songs because it was just that good. Easily the standout for me, the album. The best collab, the best beat, just the best overall feel. It's got that dark, moody, eerie kind of vibe that I love. And I said I was done like a second ago, but I still continued on because I love this song that much. One of my most played, one of my favorites, and I'm just rambling now because it's so good. So now let's move on to number 1, which I'm excited to get into. Drum roll. Let's get into it. Okay, so my number 1, like my definitive top track of 2020 was Escape from LA by The Weeknd. So The Weeknd managed to get my number 1 album spot and my number 1 song spot. I've become a pretty big fan of him this year. I love that album and how it reacted to House of Balloons. Really love that. Excited to go down more of my Weeknd journey. But anyway, this song, Escape from LA, is a track from his 4th studio album, After Hours, which was released on March 20th, 2020. The song was produced by The Weeknd, Elangelo, and Metro Boomin. The 3 also wrote the track along with Mike McTaggart, and though this wasn't an official single, it still managed to peak at number 39 on the Billboard Hot 100. Let's listen to it. Already. The production is growing, the intensity, the slow, moody vibe of it. I don't say moody a million times in this video. That's my favorite music. Your pillow talk to me about the men who try to get between. You think your kindness is so weak. The light vocals. Attention. You just wanted my affection. You got me tattooed on your mind. You just want me all the time. We'll figure out our shit and find a way. You said that you need space, I give you space. And when you're ready, you know where I stay. When it comes to all these production, such an evil place. And these souls will always find a way. Cause when I'm on the lookout, I go crazy. And for that pussy, you know I'm a slave. This place is never what it seems. Take me out, LA. Take me out of LA. This place will be the end of me. Take me out, LA. Take me out of LA. I'm in the spider porch, cruising down the street. Back on black, Venom colored teeth. Keanu Reeves weighing nigga speed. Diamond cross hanging off of me. Fighting for my slow Constantine. And slowly burning me was never cheap. If you see what I see, you couldn't see like I see. Cause I got everything I wanted. Got the money, got the cars, got the ceiling with the stars. Got everything I wanted. But I'll be nothing without you. Give you everything you wanted. Give you power, give you life, give you space so you can shine. Give you everything you wanted. But none of that matters to you.
Take me out of LA, move out LA, oh, leave the end of me. Take me out LA, take me out of LA, oh, oh, no, 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 no. The vibes. Hey. Transition, y'all. Boom, 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 boom. She pulled up to the studio. Nobody's watching. She closed the door and then she locked it for me. For me. This feels like a soundtrack to a film, you know? Nobody walked in. And then she popped it for me. For me. LA girls all look the same. I can recognize. True. Same work done on their face. I don't criticize. No, no. She a cold-hearted bitch, but a shame. But a throat too fat. What? She got chrome arms hanging from her neck. And then shit's going wild. When she rides, she gon' ride. She gon' ride till sweat drop down her spine. Messing up the lyrics, it's okay. For the night. She's on mine until he calls her line. She headed up to the studio. I'm getting too excited. Nobody's watching. She locked it for me, for me. We put sex in the studio. Nobody's watching. She popped it. For me, the journey of the instrumental. No. Immaculate. Just so good. What can I even say about this track that I didn't already say in like the album top 10 list? It's just so freaking good. I love the journey of the song. I love the beat, the production. Shout out to Metro Boomin, shout out to Angelo, shout out to The Weeknd. This song is just such a journey. And I said, like, I love songs with a story. This song takes you, it tells a story and takes you on this journey. Love the lyrics to it. Like, so many good lines in there. Like the, LA girls all look the same. Like, just so good. And like, same work done on a face. I don't create the... Like, what's the line? She a cold-hearted bitch with no shame but a throat too far. Like, what? I love this song. Like, he a mess. Like, I really don't relate to the song at all, but I love the journey of it and the sound and the production and the journey. His vocals on it. I love how... sometimes he does this kind of light singing, and sometimes he's really, passionate and singing his heart out. This song was kind of a mix of both. Like, you felt the passion, but it was still, like, very light and, like, like he was floating over the beat, and the beat itself. Like, I if this song was just an instrumental, I would still be vibing to it. Just so good. There's also, I love, again, like, the connection between this song and, like, on House of Balloons, like, Cali is the mission. This song, well, I think it was Snow Child that he said, or maybe not Snow Child, but a different song. The song before this one, he says, Cali was the mission, but now I'm leaving. And now this song, like, Escape from LA. So I love the connection across his projects. And then I love it. This came out
again, I listened to this album right when quarantine started. So Escape from LA was like very topical at the time because, you know, LA, bunch of people were sick. Escape from LA came out right when everything shut down. It was just, I love everything about this song. Really, that whole album, which is, you know, why it's my number one album. And then this song specifically, I was just about to repeat myself. So I think I done. I love this song, the instrumental, his vocals, the lyrics, just the overall production, all the different sounds, how moody and dark and vibey it is. And this song, like the entire album, really gives you an after hours feel. So that's a perfect title for this song. And it puts me in like a movie soundtrack, which is why I think the music videos have been so like so what's it called, so cinematic. You know, I said all this in the album review. I'm just kind of repeat myself now, but I love how cinematic and just how much of a story this song takes you on, and I hope we get a music video for it. Like he's been dropping a bunch of them, but I just need a music video for this song because I see it, but I need to actually see it, you know. I really love this track. The Weeknd, you know, he pulled out all the punches on this one, and it's just really immaculate. But I've rambled on long enough. I really kind of repeated myself like 50 times in this one song. But yeah, that is my top 10. Let's go on very quickly to my final thoughts, and I'll tell you 3 throwback songs that I heard for the first time this year that I loved as well. So let's get into that. Okay, so that was my top 12 songs of 2020. Again, there were just so much good music that came out this year. So many great songs and so many that I didn't get to include in this video. I'm thinking about maybe how I did with like the movies and the shows, and how I might do with the albums, like compiling a list of all the songs that I can at least remember listening to in 2020 and like ranking them. And maybe I'll put a link to that in the description. It probably won't be out now, like when this video is first premiering, because, you know, I've got to edit this video and all the rest. But if I eventually do it, I'll put it in the description box, and I'll make a community post about it just in case anyone's interested to see where I rank a bunch of songs that came out in 2020. Because there were so many good ones, and like even some, like I had a couple Weeknd songs that were actually probably outranked a few of these from that album After Hours, but I wanted to be fair because he already had the top spot, so I wanted to highlight a few other songs. But there was too many good songs. So quick little recap of my honorable mentions and my top 12. My 5 honorable mentions, coming in at number 5 was Body by Megan Thee Stallion. Number 4 was Monster by Shawn Mendes and Justin Bieber. Number 3 was How TF, Deontay Hitchcock featuring Black. And then my number 1 and number 2 were tied between Forgive Me and Wonder What She Thinks of Me by Chloe and Halle. And then my number 12 was Sleeve by August Alsina. My number 11 was Track 8 by Kelvin Harrison Jr. My number 10 was Deja Vu by Jordan Sparks. Number 9, Lost One by Jasmine Sullivan. Number 8, Pressure in My Palms by Amine featuring Slow Tie and Vince Staples. Number 7 was Chicago Freestyle, Drake featuring Giveon. Number 6 was Borderline by Brandy. Number 5 was Favorite Mistake by Giveon. Number 4 was I Thought You Got Me by Russ featuring Benny the Butcher. Number 3 was 3 Hour Drive by Alicia Keys featuring Sampha. Number 2 was Safety Net by Ariana Grande featuring Ty Dolla $ign. And my number 1 favorite, my top track of 2020 was Escape from LA by The Weeknd. All great songs, and again, there were so many more. And now I wanted to do a quick thing. Again, since this channel, I do a lot of throwback music and a lot of throwback songs. I wanted to highlight 3 songs that I heard for the first time in 2020 that I just loved. So number 3, I got Dru Hill, Tell Me. Dru Hill went in on this one. I already knew about Sisqó and his vocals, but that song highlighted some of the rest of the group, and they were just, it was everything that I love about 90s R&B. It was extra as hell. Like the vocals were crazy. They, you know, the video, they was really getting into it. The jumping up and down, just that real R&B pleading. I loved it. And then I loved like that church organ in there. Just so many great details on that song. Great video. Definitely got more Dru Hill coming up on the channel. My number 2 would be Joe, All That I Am. This is actually one of my lowest like viewed reactions, but it's one of my favorite songs that I've reacted to on the channel. Joe, I was kind of familiar with him, but didn't really know much of his music prior to that. Well, I still don't really know much, but I reacted to that song and it really showed me Joe. Like, I was so impressed by him. The vocals on that man, the range, the vocal agility that he had on that one song. I just loved everything about that track. He really showed off. It's got a great tone and, again, great vocal ability and range and just agility, and he was doing so many different things on that song. And I love the you know, the guitar. I know I love a good guitar. Love the guitar led song and just how kind of soft his voice was as well. Really, really great track. Again, one of my least viewed reactions, but one of my favorites. Y'all should go watch that. So I'll put the thing up there. Yeah. And then my number 1 favorite throwback song from this year belongs to Miss Brandy Norwood for Almost Doesn't Count. Now, y'all know how much I love that song. It's just so beautiful. Again, like with All That I Am, beautiful, beautiful guitar. That Spanish guitar on that. Love Brandy's really light vocals, and she doesn't do too much extra stuff, but her voice, her natural tone just really shines on that song. Of course, y'all know Brandy goes in with the backgrounds. It's such a beautiful and sweet song, and it's just chef's kiss all around to that track. It's such an angelic masterpiece, in my opinion. But yeah, so those are my little throwback songs that I wanted to give a quick shout out to. So quick recap of those 2, I guess. Number 3, Drew Hill, Tell Me. Go watch that reaction. Joe, All That I Am, who's my number 2. Go watch that reaction. And then Brandy, Almost Doesn't Count. You could watch that reaction. That's in the Never Say Never review. But just really great. That's all I got for my final list of year-end list for 2020. Those are some of my favorite songs, some of my favorite throwbacks, my honorable mentions. Again, just so much great music. And y'all have introduced me to a lot of great music too on this channel. So thank you all so much. Leave a comment below. Let me know your thoughts on my top 10. Do you agree with some? Do you disagree with some? Let me know what your top 10 songs of 2020 were. Don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends and family, and subscribe to my channel for more content like this. Thanks for stopping by. See y'all next time.